where INFJs hang out in the world. And whether or not you are an INFJ, you have an INFJ spouse or partner, or if you are curious about INFJs, or you have a friend that's an INFJ, whatever it is, or if you want any of these things, this is going to be a very good video for you. Welcome in or welcome back if you are new here, or if you are just here again watching all this fabulous content from this very dramatic INFJ, which maybe I should do like a radio show intro at some point. Ideas. I think that would be kind of unhilariously hilarious. You know what I mean. So if you like this content, if you find it helpful, if you are interested in it, or if you just support my mission and what I am trying to do by bringing all of this content to the amazing INFJs that are out there, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe as well. So the biggest question here that we are looking at is really where you can find INFJs. But at the same point, if you're just looking to connect with other INFJs that are like you, this is going to be a really good list to help you through a lot of different things. So let's get into where do INFJs hang out. All right, so again, that was very cheesy, and I've done that in I think a video before, but I really wanted to do it again. You know what I mean? All right, we're having a lot of fun. We're just gonna move this again. I keep forgetting about this. It's kind of like not pressing the record button and recording a whole video. I don't know who's done that before. Anyways, so again, let's get into where do you find INFJs and where do INFJs hang out? So number one, this has to be addressed, and it really, really is probably not what you were hoping for, but it is going to give you a very good basis of what to do when you finally get that friend or spouse or partner or whatever. Number one is at home. Yep. I think that's pretty self-explanatory because all INFJs feel the most comfortable when they are at home. Even right now, if you are an INFJ and you're watching this video, I guarantee it that you are at home. If I'm right, leave me a comment because I am exactly like you. I don't like going out all that much, and when I do, it's very specific and it's to very specific places. I am not one to just randomly go to different places. It has to be researched, it has to be a specific time or with a specific person. So yes, I can almost 100% guarantee you that you are at home right now. Or somewhere that you feel very comfortable. I will say that, but probably at home. All right, so number two is online. And again, this is probably not exactly the place that you were hoping for, but again, it has to be addressed because it is such a big presence. I guarantee you, every single INFJ, as soon as they find out that they are an INFJ, they are researching that and they are looking at forums, they are looking at blogs, and that is where they are based at. Now, I've met more, I used to be on dating apps and I used to like be doing all of that stuff because that's where I felt the most comfortable, hence being an INFJ. But obviously that is going to be where I would prefer to meet somebody rather than in a different place because I can't really get a sense of who they actually are. I can see them, but I don't know who they really are unless I have talked to them. And usually by talking to them, I can really get a sense of it. But again, I'm not going to meet very many INFJs in real life. So online is a great place to meet your INFJ friends, partners, spouses, wherever. It's a very good hangout place for INFJs. So next we have walking outside. And this is actually probably a little bit of a weird one, or one that you wouldn't necessarily think, but INFJs do like to go on walks, and it's usually alone or with one person. And It's outside because we really do love nature and everything that has to do with it. And it's connecting to a deeper level of ourselves. And it's just a really good way that we can sort our thoughts and we can just kind of be. So go to the park, go to the beach, go on a hiking trail. It is a good bet that they will. So next we have cafes and coffee shops. And I am a very big advocate for these things personally because of my love of coffee, but also because of the fact that at a cafe and at a coffee shop, you don't have to talk to anybody else around you if you don't want to. And that's amazing. Like, it is one of the best things about going out. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to. And you can just sit there, work on whatever you want to, and you don't have to say anything, and you can still get human interaction. How great is that? That really is how a lot of us INFJs feel about the coffee shops. And if you agree, if you're an INFJ, leave me a comment below because, well, yeah, I would like to know. But again, cafes and coffee shops, great places for us. So then we have quiet places. So this would consist of obviously a library, a museum, an art gallery. There was another one I had in there, but my brain just kind of went on a whole different stream of thoughts. Bookstores, there we go. I don't know why that was so hard for me. Anyways, so a bookstore like Barnes & Noble and things like that. Even better if they have a coffee shop inside of them. So any quiet places that you can think of that are social, kind of social. You might not think that they're social, but we definitely think that they are social. So any places like that. Then we also have indie places. So this would consist of your hole-in-the-wall bars, restaurants, places that aren't overly popular, but they are crowded with people that are more passionate on a deeper level. And I think one of the biggest reasons that INFJs really do like indie places is because of the fact of how much more intense people tend to be when they are at these places. It's not the same as like a big chain, or you just don't get the same ambiance, you don't get the same environment. It's just so much different, so much better, and it's comforting in a way. Yeah. So let's go over the best place. Are you ready? So then the absolute best place to find an INFJ that you will click with, because all INFJs are different and you want to make sure that you have the best possible opportunity. Yeah, we'll stick with opportunity. The best possible opportunity to find one that you will click with and that will actually take an interest is at a place that you are very interested in. And this literally could be anywhere. It could be at a theme park, although I don't really see, some INFJs might really like theme parks. I don't know. But the point is that we really love being around people that are passionate about the things that they like. We are very passionate people. We are very intense and we are very deep. When we find something that we like, we delve into it at such a level and such an extent that to some people it's probably crazy. And I mean, I don't necessarily know why. It's just when we find something that piques our interest, we want to know everything about it that we can, so that way we can either talk to other people about it, or we can just go over it in our minds in the future when we encounter it again, or just to simply add to our mind palace that we have. Again, a Sherlock Holmes reference. But any place that you are super passionate about, you are likely to find an INFJ there. The INFJ, how you spot them is going to be the one that is quieter. They're the observer of the group, and you just feel intense when you're around them. Like, we all carry a very strong emotional background, or air about us. That's probably the better way to put it. We all carry a very strong air about us. So literally, if you feel that when you're passing somebody, they might be an INFJ. So I hope that these things have helped you. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't yet already, and I will see you in the next video.